Kita bahagian lah. Mana lagi? Jangan beli lah kat tu. Tengok tu. Besar. Atas mana? Atas tak logik. Oh, mana pernah naik atas? Tak ada minyak kalkulator dulu. Masalah dia apa tak ngerti. Saya tak familiar dengan yang minyak kalkulator ni. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Selamat tengah hari, selamat petang. Sorry lambat sikit. Sebabnya saya cari beg hitam saya. Beg saya tu mana letaknya dalam rumah ni. Jadi tak jumpa lah beg saya. Tapi kita boleh boleh start lah sekarang ni. Cuma beg saya tu ada kalkulator saya tu tak tahu letak mana. Boleh dengar suara saya dengan jelas tak? Boleh dengar suara saya dengan jelas tak? Saya takut nanti saya dan tulisan ni boleh nampak dengan jelas tak? Takut jadi macam hari tu. Kabur balik. Boleh nampak tulisan tak? Tulisan berjelas Okey. So kita akan in our previous lecture we stop at question 1 mutual fund question 1. Not question 1, question 4. Question 4 Okay. So kalau masa if we have enough time, we will move to warrant. By the way, for those of you who have not request to join the Bursa Marketplace game, please do so. I have approved quite a number of students who have requested to join the game. So I wonder how some of you couldn't request to join the game. Sedangkan the link is I send the same link to everybody. I think as of now more than 20 students, probably more than that, have joined the game, have requested to join the game, and I have approved them. So for those who have difficulty joining the game through the link, there are other ways to join the game, but it will cost me to do more works. That's why I prefer you to join through the links. So if you still cannot join the game through the links, maybe I will give you another link to you to try to join the game. Hopefully you can join the game. Mana lagi apa punya tu beg hitam? Beg hitam tu pasal lalu. Dia bawa ke sana kemari tu tak ada pula dah. Bukan ada laptop ke tak? Bukan, beg ada laptop, ada apa punya calculator. Ke tinggal kat office. Tak logik. Okay, we go to question number 4. So please join the game. Please request to join the game if you have because the game starts tomorrow. Tomorrow, 19th of April. The game runs, and for those who have joined the game, you can start trading tomorrow. And the rules of the game, you can read the rules of the game in the game announcement. You just click through. I have sent to you the link to YouTube on how to play the game, how to buy, how to sell, and if you are an adventurous type, you can click so many things, and there are a lot of tools there in the Bursa Marketplace. There are tools to show charts, and there are so many things. Even myself, I have not really discovered the full features of the Bursa Marketplace game. There are so many things to discover. Okay, let's go to question number 4. Yeah, let's go to question number 4. TA Unit Trust Berhad had launched its TA Balance Fund early of the year. The salient information of the fund profile as extracted from its prospectus is as follows. Just in case if the video suddenly turns blurry, kabur, you miss call, because I cannot read what comments that you write. But if the video suddenly because due to internet, due to Wi-Fi at my house, sometimes it's not stable, so you just miss call, so I can get the message that the connection is very poor, and I can change to mobile data. Right now I'm using Wi-Fi, my home Wi-Fi. Okay, so TA Unit Trust Berhad had launched its TA Balance Fund early of the year. Salient information of the fund profile as extracted from its prospectus is as follows. Okay, so we have all the information there. 500,000 units, 60 cents for each unit. So the total value of the fund is 500 million units multiplied by 60 cents per unit, and you have the value of 500 123 multiplied by 0.6 is equal to 300 million units. 300 million units. Okay, 300 million units. I mean, not 300 million units, 300 million ringgit. 300 million ringgit. Okay, and then of this 300 million ringgit of investment, 60% goes to blue chips. So you multiply by 0.6, and another 30% goes to warrant, multiplied by 30% here, and another 10% goes to money market. So 300 million multiplied by 0.6 is 180 million. 180 million goes to the first one is what? Goes to blue chip stocks. Okay, and then 30% goes to warrant. 300 multiplied by 0.3 is 90 million goes to warrant. So this is stocks. And 90 million goes to warrant. 90 million ringgit goes to warrant. And 300 million multiplied by 10%. 30 million goes to, so this goes to warrant. And 30 million goes to money market. Okay, goes to money market. So if you add up 180 million plus 90 million plus 30 million. So we have 300 million, the value of our investment. So I repeat, 60% goes to common stock, blue chip stocks. So it goes, the value is 180 million ringgit. And then 30% goes to warrants. So the value is 90 million ringgit. And another 10% goes to money market. So it's worth 30 million. Mana pergi abang punya bag tu? Betul-betul bahagian. Mana pergi bag tu? Mungkin abang tinggal kat office masa pergi tu. Okay. So now, at the end of year 1, the company earns a return of 25% from its investment in stock, 13% from its investment in warrants, and 10% from its investment in money market. Okay. So the number of units remain the same, but the value of the investment has gone up because all the three types of investments has increased in value. So let us calculate what is the new value for this investment. So 180 million, and it goes up by 25%. So I have no space to write on this whiteboard. So you just multiply 180 multiplied by 1.25. So it becomes 225 million. 225 million. Okay. Let me repeat how to get this 225. Originally, the value of the investment is 180 million, but the value has increased by 25%. So 180 million multiplied by 1.25, you get 225 million. Okay, so I hope you are clear on how to get this. Okay, and then for warrant, the value, and for warrant, 13% from investment and 13% increase in warrant. So 90 million multiplied by 1.13. Why 1.13? Because an increase of 13%. So it becomes 101.7 million here. 101.7 million here in warrant. This is in stocks. Okay, I repeat again. How do we get this 101.7? Because it's stated here in the question, 13% increase in warrant. 13% increase, investment increase in warrant. So originally 90 million multiplied by 1.13, you get 101.7 million. And then for the money market, the value increases by 10%. So 30 million multiplied by 1.1, you get 33 million here. So in money market, you get 33 million. Okay, 33 million. So now, the value of your investment has increased. Overall has increased because all the three investment products have given the portfolio profit. So now the question is, calculate the net asset value per unit. So all you need to do is to add up these figures, 225 plus 101.7 plus 33 million, and you get 359.7 million. 359.7 million divided by the number of units. The number of units still 500 million. Yeah? The number of units are still 500 million units. Yeah? 500 million units. So divided by 500 million units, and you get the answer 359.7 divided by 500, you will have 0.7194, or if you want to round it up to 2 decimal point, you get 0.72. 0.72. So the value of the net asset value of the investment has increased. Previously, the net asset value is 60 cents, but now since all the investments have increased in value, so now it has increased to 72 cents per unit. So that is the answer. The net asset value is 72 cents per unit. Okay, that's how you answer this question. Okay, do you have any question on this? If you are not clear on anything that I write on the whiteboard, you can ask questions. If you do not have any question, we will move to question number 5. Do you have any question? Okay, I give you 1 or 2 minutes for you to look at the figures there, and if you have any question, you can type your question. No question, eh? No question. I am clear. You are clear. Okay, good, bagus. So nobody has to change glasses. Eh? Everything is clear. Okay. If you do not have any question, let's move to question number 5. Yeah. Question number 5. Okay, let's go to question number 5. If a unit trust fund has a net asset value of 1 ringgit and a dividend distribution of 12 cents, determine the amount an investor would receive if he redeems 10,000 units after distribution. Okay, the word redeems, yeah? When you sell back your units, we call it redeem. Tebus, in Malay is tebus. If you go to, if you have an investment in ASB, let's say for example you have an investment in ASB, and you want to use some money, so you people say that, oh, I withdraw money from my ASB investment. Actually, the right term is redeem. You redeem your ASB investment. Tebus, redeem. Okay. So in a layman terms, redeems means you get back your money. You sell the units that you have invested in, and you get back the money. That is redeem. Okay. If a unit trust fund has a net asset value of 1 ringgit and a dividend distribution of 12 cents, okay. So NAV is 1 ringgit. Yeah. Okay, NAV is 1 ringgit. Okay, the effect of dividend distribution or distribution. Sometimes people say distribution, pengagihan, distribution, or we call it dividend distribution. So the effect of distribution or dividend is it will reduce the NAV. So after paying dividend or paying distribution, so the NAV will reduce. 1 ringgit minus 12 cents, it becomes 88 cents, right? Yeah. 10 minus 2, 8. 9 minus 1, 88 cents. So this is the NAV after distribution. Yeah? This is the NAV after distribution. And if an investor wants to redeem 10,000 units, how much he will get? So since each unit NAV is now 88 cents, so you multiply 88 cents multiplied by 10,000 units. So the investor will get 8,800 ringgit. Yeah. So this is the value that the investor will get if he redeems his investment, 10,000 units of investment. It's easy, yeah? Okay. Do you have any question? If you do not have any question, let's go to question number 8. Okay, question number 8. Okay, question number 8. You are assessing the performance of Angel Mutual Fund Mutual Berhad. You are assessing the performance of Angel Mutual Berhad, a unit trust fund portfolio for 2014. Among information stated are the total assets amounted to 12.5 million. The liabilities amounted to 6.5 million and other investment amounted to 4.5 million. Okay, calculate the net asset value or NAV per unit of the unit trust if the number of units in circulation is 7 million. So this is very easy. You deduct assets. In investments are asset and liabilities are liabilities. So you have to get the net asset net asset value. Net asset value is you deduct your assets. You deduct your investment. You deduct your liabilities from your investment. Okay. To show this, okay, he has the Angel Mutual Fund has assets of 12.5 million. Okay. $12.5 million. Okay. And then the liabilities is 6.5 million. Okay, minus liabilities of 6.5 million and plus another asset of 4.5 million. 4.5 million. So what is the total value of the asset and divided by the number of units? Number of units in circulation. Okay, so 12.5 million 12.5 minus 6.5 plus 4.5 is equal to 10.5 million. Okay, we'll have 10.5 million divided by the number of units in circulation is 7 million. 7 million units. So you get the net asset value of 10.5 divided by 7. You have 1 ringgit 50 cents per unit. So this is the net asset value per unit of 150 cents per unit. Okay. So it's easy. Yeah. Do you have any question? Okay. If you do not have any question, let's go to 8.2. Yeah. 8.2. Okay, new information estimated in the financial statement year for 2015. The assets increased by 8% and liabilities increased by 5%, while other investments remain unchanged. Calculate the estimated net asset value per unit. So now, of these three items, the first is an asset of 12.5 million has increased by 8%. So you calculate. How do you calculate the new asset level? So 12.5 multiplied by 1.08 because of an increase of 8%, 1.08 we'll have 13.5 million. So I where do I write this? Okay, so 13.5. Okay, I I erase this thing, and we get the new thing. So here we have a new level of assets of 13.5 million. 13.5 million. You know how to get this 13.5 million? Because originally the asset value is 12.5. So 12.5 increases by 8% multiplied by 1.08. So you get 13.5 million, and the liabilities has increased by 5%. So the original level of liabilities is 6.5 multiplied by increased by 5%, 1.05. So you get a new liabilities of 6.825 million. 6.825 million plus, okay, the other assets remain unchanged. So the other asset remains the other investment remain at 4.5 million, divided by the number of units still remain at 7 million. So you have here 13.5 minus 6.825 plus 4.5, you have 11.175 million. 11.175 million divided by 7 million units in circulation, divided by 7 million. So 11.175 divided by 7 million, you have 1.59, or 1 if you round off to 2 decimal point, you get 160. So the NAV per unit is 160. To be exact is 1.5964, but we round off to 2 decimal points, you get 160. Okay, hopefully my calculations are correct. So you check my calculations. Takut saya tersalah tekan ke apa kan, petang ni takut salah pula, tapi hopefully I don't make any mistake lah. Let me double check again. So originally 12.5, and the number grows by 8% multiplied by 1.08, you get 13.5. The number of liabilities also increase from 6.5, increases by 5%, so multiplied by 1.05, you get 6.825, and the other investment remain unchanged at 4.5 million. So 13.5 minus 6.825 plus 4.5 is equal to 11.175 divided by the number of units is 7 million, and you get 1.5964 or 1.60 if we round off to 2 decimal points. Okay, 2 titik perpuluhan ya. Okay, faham tak ni? Do you understand how we get these figures? Okay, if you do not have any question, or do you have any question? Okay, someone shows a good sign, very good sign. So I take that as you understand what I'm trying to explain. Yeah. Okay. Now we go to We go to next question. Question number 8. We are done with question number 8. We have discussed question number 9, the theoretical question. We have discussed question number 10. And so there's one more question left. That is question number 11. Question number 11. The concept is very much similar from the previous questions. Only the figures change. So once you understand the previous questions, how to solve the previous questions, I'm sure you will be able to solve this question too. Okay, let us look at the question. Question number 9. Sorry, question number 11. Question number 11. Okay, question number 11. In the beginning of the year, a unit trust fund company net total assets, total liability, and the number of units outstanding were 100 million, 40 million, and 100 million. So total assets is 100 million. Total assets is 100 million. And total liabilities is equal to 40 million. And number of units are 100 million. Please notice that for the number of units, 100 million, there is no ringgit signs. Okay, because number of units is bilangan unit, so there is no ringgit signs. But the asset and liabilities, we have ringgit signs because that is in value. So we have to be very careful with this, because the total value is in ringgit, but the number of units is in unit, so there is no ringgit sign for the number of units. Okay. At the end of the year, the net total assets, total liabilities, and number of units outstanding showed an increase of 20%, a decrease of 5%, and unchanged. Okay, so the total assets have, at the end of the year, the total asset has shown an increase of 20%. So it becomes 120 million. So you just simply do some mental arithmetic, congak. From 100 million, it increased by 20%. So yeah, so the new value of asset is 120 million. The liability has decreased by 5%. So how do you calculate the new liabilities? So you multiply with 0.95, 95% of 40 million. 0.95 multiplied by 40, you get 38 million. Okay, 38 million. Do you understand how we get this 38 million? Because the value of the liabilities has shrunk, mengecut by 5%. So yang tinggal hanyalah 95%. So 95% of 40 million is 0.95 multiplied by 40 million. You have 38 million. Okay. Calculate the estimated. No. Calculate the. Okay. Agree. Okay. Calculate an annual return to a unit holder who has 1,000 units of trust fund. Okay. First of all, you need to calculate the NAV of the portfolio first. Okay. To calculate the NAV. So to calculate the NAV is the value of the assets minus liability. So the new one is 120. Okay. First of all, before we go to the new NAV, we have to calculate the old NAV dulu. The old NAV first. old NAV, ataupun original NAV, old NAV is equal to 100 million ringgit, 100 million minus 40 million divided by 100 million units. So 100 million minus 40 million is 60 million divided by 100 million units, you get 60 cents, right? 60 cents. So that is the old NAV, NAV yang lama. Okay, the new NAV, is equal to 120 million minus 38 million divided by 100 million units. Number of units remain unchanged, from the previous period. So 120 minus 38, 120 minus 38 is equal to 82 million divided by 100. So 82 cents. So the new NAV is 82 cents. Okay, 82 cents. Okay. So our NAV has increased originally from 60 cents up to 82 cents. So the question asks you to calculate annual return to a unit holder. Okay. To calculate the annual return is ending value minus beginning value plus cash flow divided by beginning value. Okay, ending value is 82 cents, beginning value is 60 cents, and cash flow is if there is any dividend payment or distribution, any distribution we put in as our cash flow. But here there's no distribution, there's no mention about distribution, so distribution is 0, and the beginning value is 60 cents, right? Originally the NAV is 60 cents. So you get the answer in percentage, you multiply by 100. To get your answer in percentage, you multiply by 100. So 82 cents minus 60 cents is 22 cents, right? 0.82 minus 0.60 is 22 cents divided by 0.60. So you get 36.67%. 36.67%. So this is the return, the annual return for this investment, in unit trust. So we use the holding period return, but in this case there's no cash flow involved, there's no, not cash flow, there's no cash flow, there's no dividend payment involved, so the cash flow is 0 here. Okay, that's it about the samples of past semesters questions. Yeah, so if you have any question, you can ask me now, so that we can I can explain to you. Do you have any question? Do not have any question? Okay. Give you a few more seconds, for a few 1 or 2 minutes for you to respond to my question. Okay. If you no question. Amira Matresat. Okay, semua clear. Okay. If you do not have any question for tomorrow, we will go into warrant. Oh, by the way, before we stop this session, I have looked through the academic calendar of throughout the semester. We'll have our final exam or final assessment in July, and now we are we are in almost at the end of April, but I was thinking of um, of giving you the first test. I was thinking of giving you the first test before Hari Raya break. But I know during this fasting month of Ramadan, we are tired. We lack of sleep, kan? So most likely I will give you your first test right after your Hari Raya break. Yeah? Maybe it's a bit late lah, because we'll have 3 tests actually, which carries 15 and 10. No, 10, 15. Let me later I'll give you the breakdown of your assessment marks. But we'll have 3 tests. So maybe I'm thinking of giving you your first test right after your Hari Raya break. Yeah. So by then we are a bit more less tired lah, because we no longer fast. Yeah. Nanti I'll give you later on. I will give you the exact date, yeah, for our first test, and which topics to be covered in the first test. But most likely the topics that will be covered in the first test is Bursa Malaysia and mutual fund, and probably within this 2 or 3 weeks time. In this 2 or 3 weeks time, we will be able to discuss warrant and technical analysis. So these 3 topics will be in the first test. Yeah. Okay. Until I'll see you again tomorrow. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.